So this is the last video in my series about generosity. I will put all the 5 videos in the series in the description so that you can watch all of them. And now I would like to talk about the theory of how generosity benefits us. And by generosity I mean the real internally motivated generosity, but not the people pleasing or whatever. So based on the knowledge of archetypes, I divided the benefits of generosity in 2 groups: ego benefits and soul benefits. Ego, it is not a bad thing. It is about our self-affirmation, there was a good word, self-assertion in the world. And everyone has a need of a healthy ego. And we have problems where our ego is not only healthy, but it is overgrown. But the normal healthy ego is beneficial for us, as we know. And the ego benefits are sense of control. Through generosity you take the leadership and people respect you, because you are the first one who does something for them, and you can take initiative and take the advantage of being the first one who takes the initiative in the relationship, and they will less likely push you to do what they want because you already did something good for them. And this is the simple way of taking the leadership and taking the control of the situation. So people respect you, you have the leadership, and you build your capital of trust, because people see how you are, not only with them but with other different people, and they trust you. And this is very easy to build trust based on your personality, but not on your interactions with one single person. It is much easier to build business partnerships because you don't have to think about, I do this for you, you do that for me. You are not fixed on every single interaction. You are just being yourself, being your generous self, and you can also attract people of the same level of values because you have a wide range of people who want to collaborate with you. You have a wider choice of people who are attracted to you, so that you can choose people who match your values and choose more quality people. And this makes you to create much better and easier partnerships, where you just rejoice in giving and sharing and caring about the partner you have, whatever kind of relationship it is. So also nowadays everyone wants to be an influencer, and real influence is not about the amount of followers, because they can cancel or forget you in no time, but it can be also about your generosity and you being the source of positive change for people. And this is something I think that makes you more important in the society and makes you the secret source and secret, I don't know, like there are diagrams of people who are influential for the others, and they are not only the numbers of subscribers but also how people remember about you. And this is your social capital. You can imagine yourself like a trunk of a tree. You started doing some nice things to other people, influencing their life, and then they feel they are grateful, and then they do some good things for other people because they want to give it back. And you are a trunk of a tree. You are the beginning of all these positive effects in society, so you are becoming a real influencer. So generosity makes you not feel that you are not enough, makes you feel that you are enough, because you are giving more than enough. And here I have to warn you that some people overdo generosity, and they overdo it a little bit on an ego level, because sometimes maybe in the depth of their soul they don't really want to do all these altruistic things for everybody. And in this case it can be a bit in this case they don't need to apply more generosity, and they need to apply more selfishness. And sometimes they overdo altruism, and there is such a pattern, but I would say that the majority of people would benefit from more generosity in their lives. So, and I think that, I don't know what kind of person you are. I'm certainly the second type of person who had to introduce more generosity, and more selfishness would not make me happier. So on the soul level, on the ego level, let's reassume the ego level, you get status, dignity, level of your contacts, and amount of contacts, amount of people who are attracted to you, and self-esteem. Our self-esteem is defined how valuable we feel for other people, and being generous is the natural way to create the value. So now let's talk about the soul benefits. Soul, it is a different thing from ego. Ego is a more basic technical thing, where we create our status in the society, we create our role, we do certain things in certain time. But soul is more about self-expression, love, joy of creativity, of exploration, things like that. And there are benefits on the soul level. I think that they are something like this: people around us feel better, and we have mirroring neurons. I don't know how to pronounce neurons. Congratulations, I'm a psychologist. Mirroring neurons. My ego is damaged. Mirroring neurons, and we mirror emotional states of other people, and that's why we feel happy around happy people, if they are genuinely happy, and blah 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 and whatever, and we catch on whatever the other person feels. And when people around us feel good, this makes us feel good as well. When we do something for others, we release oxytocin, which is the hormone of love, and it works. It releases in two situations: when someone takes care of us and we feel loved, and it also releases the same when we take care of someone. And this is the biohack of loneliness, which I was sharing about me, that I felt less lonely when I was trying to be more generous, because by caring about someone I release oxytocin, which makes me feel loved on my turn. And oxytocin not only makes us feel loved and connected, but it also is important for our health, and especially our heart. And the last thing, I think I would say that it gives us the meaning of sense of life. I also said this earlier in my video about myself. Sense of life, meaning of life, because you have an impact on others, and you think about what does this person need to be happy, and you do exactly what they need to be happy, and not what you want to do or what you need to do to get something in return. And when you are connected in such a way with other people, you feel that you are very well connected with the world, and you have your meaning of life, you have your impact. So I think that we are with all the benefits of generosity, and this is the end of my journey. Now I can come back to be super selfish again, and I hope my relatives and friends will not see this video and they will not troll me about this. Goodbye, see you in next videos.